So in this story, Bambi is little grown up, not a big boy. He is grown up a little bit, and he's playing with his friend Thumper in the supervision of Owl. So, are you all ready? Ready. So let's begin the story. The golden sun dipped behind the trees, bathing the forest in the beautiful twilight. It was a time for the animals to go to bed. In the thicket, the little quails scurried one by one into their nest. The mice cuddled together in the thistle. Thumper and the other bunnies splashed each other as they washed up before bed. Bambi smiled as he curled up next to his mother on a patch of soft, mossy grass. One animal wasn't getting ready for bed though. In the trees, Friend Owl was just beginning to wake up. He slept all through the day while the other animals were awake. At night, when the moon rose into the sky, so did the wise old owl. Friend Owl poked his head out of the hollow tree. Friend Owl, tell us a bedtime story, Thumper hollered. He was so excited that his foot went thump, thump, thump. Remember your manners, his mother said. Sorry, Thumper said. Tell us a story, please. Not tonight, Friend Owl said. The shooting stars will soon put on a show, and I don't want to miss it. Bambi's ears perked up. What was a shooting star? He wasn't sure, but he wanted to find out. And Bambi wasn't the only one. I want to see the shooting stars too, Thumper cried. It's getting dark, and it's a long way to the meadow, Bambi's mother said. I'll look after the young prince and Thumper, Friend Owl offered. They'll be safe with me. Friend Owl flew slowly overhead, watching as Bambi and Thumper pranced along beneath him. In the deepening darkness, Bambi and Thumper could hear the song of the crickets. All of a sudden, Bambi saw a bright spark. I saw it, he cried. Friend Owl smiled kindly at him and said, No, Bambi, that was a firefly. Oh, Bambi said, watching in wonder as one by one fireflies lit up the meadow. It was a beautiful sight, but Bambi and Thumper still wanted to see the shooting stars. Friends waited quietly as the sky grew darker. Soon there was just a thin sliver of moon gleaming overhead. That's good, said Owl. A dark night will make the shooting stars easier to see. Just then a brilliant flash lit up the entire sky. Look, Thumper shouted. I saw the first shooting star. But before anyone could respond, a rumble of thunder rolled across the meadow. Thumper hadn't seen a shooting star after all. It was a bolt of lightning. Bambi, Thumper, and Friend Owl scurried back to the forest as raindrops pelted the meadow. Thick clouds billowed across the sky, blocking the moon and the stars. The friends huddled under the canopy of the trees, waiting for the storm to pass. With so many clouds covering the sky, how would he ever see a shooting star? Bambi sighed. I guess we'd better go home, Bambi said sadly. Thumper was so disappointed to even thump his foot. Now, not so fast, little ones, Friend Owl said reassuringly. Summer storms blow over before you know it. Be patient. The shooting stars are worth the wait. After a while, the steady drumming of the rain began to slow. A cool breeze ruffled the leaves and blew the clouds from the sky. Is it over? Bambi asked. Can we see the shooting stars now? Let's find out, replied Friend Owl. At the edge of the meadow, Bambi, Thumper, and Friend Owl saw that the fireflies had stopped flashing and lightning was over. The night sky was clear but still. Then it happened. A spark of light high above them. It plunged towards the ground, leaving a shining white streak behind it. Bambi gasped in surprise. Was that it? He asked. A real shooting star? That's right, young prince, Friend Owl hooted happily. Soon another shooting star zoomed overhead, and another, and another, and another. The night sky was full of them. The three friends watched the sky for hours. Finally, there were no more stars. It's time to go home now, Friend Owl said. But I want to see more shooting stars. Thumper whined. And you will, Friend Owl promised, when the time is right. Back in the thicket, Bambi snuggled close to his mother as he told her all about the shooting stars. He closed his eyes. Behind his eyelids, he could still see the brilliant shooting stars. It had been the perfect night.